Hey everybody, it's Eric, Snake Oil Guy. I want to welcome you to my channel. I want to welcome you to whatever social media platform you're watching this video on. I'll share it with whatever I can here. It's cloudy, rainy out here today. Watched the presidential debates last night. Definitely not encouraged with what's going on in the country right now. The whole divide and conquer is in full effect. They want to divide us and just tear us apart from the inside. And we're going to continue to do that as ignorant people and people that don't love each other anymore, that want to be separated by our differences instead of coming together with our similarities. Anyway, I'm digressing there. One of the things I wanted to point out is this whole vaccine thing, is this whole initiative to get this warp speed vaccine going on. You know, one of the questions I wanted to ask individuals, people, is if you were shopping for a car, or a brand or a make of car, let's say Toyota, Honda, or GM or Ford or something, and those were your particular favorites. If one of those companies had a historical record of, let's say, bad production or recalls or lemon cars, where would they fall on your list of vehicle manufacturers that you'd be shopping for? They wouldn't rank high, I guarantee you. You wouldn't be saying to yourself, hey, this is the car I'm interested in, if you know for a fact that the company has a history of recalls and lawsuits, let's say, for faulty parts and things like that. You just wouldn't do it. Well, that's what you're facing now, guys and ladies and gentlemen, with the whole vaccine industry. You know, the president came out last night and he said that he's got this warp speed thing going on and they're fast tracking this vaccine for everybody. And he named some names, he named some companies. And one of the names, well, the first name that he named was Johnson & Johnson. Let's talk about Johnson & Johnson for 1 second. These guys can't even get baby powder right. Okay, folks? They can't even do baby powder right, and yet we're supposed to trust them with a vaccine for this COVID, which is an RNA vaccine, which has never been successfully manufactured, let alone tested. These things vaccines need 5 years minimum testing, right? Then you go on to Pfizer. He mentions Pfizer and Moderna and a couple other ones, but Pfizer has had more lawsuits, more federal prosecution, more international scrutiny and fines than any other drug manufacturer. And we're supposed to trust them? We're talking millions and millions of dollars that this company has paid out in damages to people for all kinds of things, from pharmaceuticals to over-the-counters to appliances, meaning like heart pacemakers and things like that. And we're supposed to trust companies that the president says he's working with to develop a vaccine. You know, guys, wake up. You wouldn't shop for a car that way. You wouldn't agree to buy something that you knew had a history of lawsuits and libel suits that have damaged people, that have hurt people, okay? Faulty brakes on a car, faulty engines, whatever it is, you're not going to do it. Why are you going to listen to the powers that be push these pharmaceutical companies down our throats that have a history of damaging people? I'm not even talking about the over $4 billion that is paid out and has been paid out in the Vaccine Injury Fund, which is a taxpayer-funded entity, a government entity that pays tax dollars to people who have been injured by vaccines. Okay? It's been all over the place. If you aren't researching this stuff, then I don't know what to tell you. If you're going along and listening to what these powers that be say, I'm sorry, you got to do your own research. Look into the Vaccine Injury Court and the Vaccine Injury Fund. Over $4 billion have been paid to people who have proved vaccine injuries. Okay? I know I'm sounding, a little over the top right now, and I'm really agitated. I've just been thinking about this all day, watched the debates last night, and we got this president to say, oh, we're not going to make it mandatory. But then in the next sentence, he says, got to get your shots. Got to do it. Everybody's got to get a shot. And now he's having the military. He mentioned the military being on standby and on ready to deliver the vaccines. That doesn't worry anybody. Why do you need the military to distribute vaccines if you've got a voluntary populace willing to take it willingly? You've got millions of people that will willingly take this vaccine, but yet we're going to bring in the military and distribute this vaccine. I can only speculate that bringing in the military would be for the people that don't comply with a mandatory vaccine mandate. Okay, that's the only explanation that I can see. Okay, I get logistics, I get all that stuff, but you have a voluntary, you can put these things out in Walgreens and Rite Aid and Save-Ons and all these other places that give free flu shots, okay? And you'll have people by the millions coming in to get their COVID shot. So what's the deal with the military? Look into it, research it. I can put links to other videos in this video of other people that are doing a lot better work at this than I do. I'm just, sounding off and doing a little rant here and there. There's people that are putting links together and evidence. We're in for a global reset. When Biden said we're in for a dark winter, it's predictive programming, guys. He's predicting and programming you to get ready for a dark winter, be it a world economic depression, a global reset, food shortages, forced vaccines, more lockdowns. But you just need to really look into this and get it figured out for yourself. I love everybody. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Share it with everybody you know, and let's get the word out. God bless.